Welcome. Today we're diving into the world of caste law in India, focusing on the legal framework designed to remove untouchability and uplift the weaker sections of society. From constitutional articles to landmark judgments, we'll explore how the law protects scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, and other marginalized groups. This journey will help you understand not just the rules, but also the real-life impact of these laws on millions. Let's begin by looking at the constitutional foundation that shapes caste law in India. Article 15 of the Indian Constitution is a cornerstone in the fight against discrimination. It prohibits discrimination on grounds of religion, race, caste, sex, or place of birth. This means that no citizen can be denied access to public places or services based on these factors. The law aims to create a level playing field, ensuring that everyone, regardless of their background, has equal rights and opportunities. This article is fundamental in promoting social harmony and justice across the country. Article 16 guarantees equality of opportunity in matters of public employment. This means that jobs in government and public sector organizations must be open to all, regardless of caste or background. The article also allows for reservations for certain groups to ensure fair representation. By doing so, it helps bridge historical gaps and provides a pathway for marginalized communities to participate in the nation's workforce. Article 46 directs the state to promote the educational and economic interests of scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, and other weaker sections. The government is tasked with protecting these groups from social injustice and all forms of exploitation. This article forms the basis for many welfare schemes and affirmative action policies, aiming to ensure that no one is left behind in the nation's progress. Articles 330 and 332 provide for the reservation of seats for scheduled castes and scheduled tribes in the legislative assemblies of the states. This ensures that these communities have a voice in lawmaking and governance. By reserving seats, the Constitution guarantees representation and participation in the democratic process, helping address the unique challenges faced by these groups. Article 334 sets a time limit for reservations and special representation, originally intended to cease after 70 years. Article 335 recognizes the claims of scheduled castes and scheduled tribes to services and posts, balancing merit with the need for social justice. These provisions reflect the evolving nature of affirmative action in India, adapting to changing social realities while maintaining a focus on equality. Articles 338 and 338A establish the National Commissions for Scheduled Castes and Scheduled Tribes, respectively. These bodies are responsible for monitoring the implementation of safeguards and reporting on the status of these communities. They play a crucial role in ensuring that constitutional promises translate into real-world benefits, acting as watchdogs for social justice. Article 339 gives the union government control over the administration of scheduled areas and the welfare of scheduled tribes. Article 340 allows for the appointment of a commission to investigate the conditions of backward classes. These articles empower the central government to take direct action when needed, ensuring that marginalized groups receive the attention and resources they deserve. Articles 341 and 342 empower the president to specify which castes and tribes are considered scheduled castes and scheduled tribes. This official recognition is essential for accessing reservations and other benefits. The lists are periodically updated to reflect changing social dynamics, ensuring that the law remains relevant and inclusive. Constitution, Scheduled Castes, Order 1950 and the Constitution Scheduled Tribes, Order 1950 officially list the communities recognized as SC and SD. In Maharashtra there are also categories like other backward classes, special backward category denotified tribes and nomadic tribes. These classifications ensure that various marginalized groups are identified and protected under the law. Maharashtra has a detailed list of castes recognized under various categories: 59 scheduled castes, 47 scheduled tribes, 350 other backward classes, 7 special backward classes, and 38 nomadic tribes. These numbers reflect the state's commitment to identifying and supporting its diverse population, ensuring that benefits reach those who need them most. Caste certificate is a crucial document for individuals seeking benefits under reservation policies. It serves as proof of belonging to a particular caste or tribe. The process of obtaining and verifying a caste certificate involves several steps, including scrutiny of documents and sometimes even field inquiries. Let's look at how marriage, conversion, migration, and other factors can affect the validity of a caste certificate. Validity of a caste certificate can be influenced by several factors. Marriage, conversion to another religion, reconversion, and migration to a different state may all impact one's eligibility. Additionally, the process involves thorough verification and scrutiny. If a certificate is found to be false or obtained through misrepresentation, it can be cancelled and legal consequences may follow. Landmark moment in caste law was the Supreme Court's decision in Kumari Madhuri Patil's case, 1994. The court issued 15 directions to streamline the procedure for issuing social status certificates. These directions aim to ensure transparency, accountability, and fairness in the process, protecting both the rights of individuals and the integrity of the reservation system. Supreme Court's directions in the Kumari Madhuri Patil case included requirements such as submitting applications to the Revenue Subdivisional Officer, forming a committee of 3 officers, and establishing vigilance cells for thorough inquiries. Applicants are given a chance to be heard, and the committee's order is final, subject only to judicial review under Article 226. False claims can lead to prosecution. Following the Supreme Court's judgment, Maharashtra enacted the Caste Certificate Act, 2000 and the related rules in 2012. These laws regulate the issuance and verification of caste certificates for scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, denotified tribes, nomadic tribes, other backward classes, and special backward category. The goal is to ensure a transparent, fair, and efficient process for all applicants. Caste certificates are essential for claiming reservation benefits in public employment, educational admissions, contesting elections in local authorities, and even for land transactions involving tribal landholders. The government may specify additional purposes as needed. Without a valid caste certificate, individuals may lose access to these crucial opportunities. To obtain a caste certificate, applicants must submit an application to the competent authority, usually the Revenue Subdivisional Officer. Supporting documents include old revenue and school records of forefathers, affidavits, and genealogies. If the application is rejected, an appeal can be made to the Caste Scrutiny Committee and further to the High Court under Article 226 if necessary. After obtaining a caste certificate, individuals or appointing authorities must apply to the Scrutiny Committee for a caste validity certificate. This step is crucial for availing reservation benefits in jobs, education, and other areas. The validity certificate confirms that the caste certificate is genuine and meets all legal requirements. For caste certificate verification, applicants must submit several documents: the original caste certificate, residence certificate, school records of themselves and their forefathers, old revenue records, and affidavits from blood relatives. These documents help establish the applicant's claim and ensure that only eligible individuals receive benefits. Verification process begins with an application to the Scrutiny Committee, accompanied by all required documents. The committee refers the case to a vigilance cell which conducts school and home inquiries. After the vigilance cell submits its report, the applicant is given a chance to respond. Finally, the committee holds a personal hearing before making a decision. If an applicant disagrees with the decision of the Caste Scrutiny Committee, they can file a writ petition before the Division Bench of the High Court under Article 226 of the Constitution. This judicial review ensures that the process remains fair and that any errors or injustices can be corrected by the courts. Several Supreme Court and High Court judgments have shaped caste law in India. Cases like Kumari Madhuri Patil, State of Maharashtra versus Milind Katware, and others have clarified procedures, rights, and responsibilities. These rulings ensure that the law evolves with society's needs and continues to protect the rights of marginalized groups. In Maharashtra, important cases like Subhash Ganpatrao Kabade, change of caste in school record, Abdul Rashid Khan Mamu Aurangabad mayor case, and others have set significant precedents. These cases highlight the complexities involved in caste verification and the importance of accurate records and fair procedures. Submitting a false caste certificate is a serious offense. If a certificate is found to be fraudulent, the individual can face prosecution and the certificate will be cancelled. This strict approach helps maintain the integrity of the reservation system and ensures that benefits reach the truly deserving. If a caste claim is invalidated, the law provides certain protections to prevent undue hardship. However, these protections do not extend to those who have intentionally submitted false information. The balance between fairness and accountability is central to the system's credibility. Vigilance cells play a key role in the verification process. They conduct detailed inquiries at schools and homes to determine the authenticity of caste claims. Their findings are crucial for the Scrutiny Committee's final decision, ensuring that the process is thorough and unbiased. Applicants whose claims are rejected have the right to appeal to higher authorities, including the Caste Scrutiny Committee and the High Court. This multi-tiered system ensures that every individual has access to justice and that errors can be corrected at various stages. Caste law in India is not static. It evolves through amendments, new rules, and judicial decisions. The aim is to adapt to changing social realities and ensure that the law remains effective in promoting equality and justice for all sections of society. In summary, caste law in India is a complex but vital system designed to ensure social justice and equal opportunity. From constitutional provisions to detailed verification processes, every step aims to uplift marginalized communities and protect their rights. As society progresses, these laws continue to adapt, striving for a more inclusive and equitable future for all.